Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's been a while. You're probably wondering where I've been this past month. I know I said I would be gone for like a couple weeks, maybe a month, but it's been more than a month now. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about where I've been, what I did over the course of this last month, and just share my experience with you. So sit back, relax, and we're gonna go through this one by one. So towards the end of my last video, I talked about how I would be stepping away from YouTube for about a couple weeks, maybe a month, stuff like that. So I'm probably gonna be gone for like the next 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I just got to finish some personal things off camera, and I talked about that because of two main things. So number one was because that same week or week later, I was gonna be going on a cruise ship that left from Long Beach, Los Angeles, and was gonna go all the way down to that Mexico Strip, all the way down, and it's a place called Cabo San Lucas. So like at the bottom of that little strip in Mexico is a place called Cabo San Lucas. So we went there, and we went up back to a place called Ensenada, which is still in Mexico, but it's a little more north. And then we went back to Long Beach. I'll be talking about the cruise ship later, but there was that, and then school, which is the second thing. Now, school was gonna be happening, first couple of days of August, and I was, trying to prepare for that because, I try to strive to, get good grades, you know, just do good in school overall. And, by doing that, I have to, like set some time, balance my schedule and stuff like that. So I didn't really know what to do in the beginning because I had my, cruise ship and then come back, couple of days rest, and then go to school. So I didn't really want to like record in between, and like, get fixated on that. So I just figured I would like record videos after my school started. But it's been a couple of weeks, maybe a month, about a month since my school has started. And I finally got the time to record because I've done so many other things. And I'll be talking about that later. But so those are the two reasons why I said I would be stepping away from YouTube. But there's also some little things that I also did, like for maybe one day, 2 days, stuff like that. So my cruise trip. The cruise trip was really fun. It was one of my favorite vacations of all time, and I've never been to like, you know, big vacations. Like I've been to like, I don't know, Las Vegas when I was like 4 years old. That's like the last time I went on a plane. I'm kind of scared of planes right now because I haven't been on one in like 10 years. But, I haven't been on vacations really in a long time. So, doing this, I've also been on a cruise ship before, like 2018, 2017. And I remember bits and pieces of that. But, this I actually understood fully, did my own thing. That's what made it, the most fun. And the stuff that they had over there was really cool. The only bad thing about the cruise ship was the hotels. The hotels were really small, like the hotel rooms. I mean, the hotel rooms were really small. The beds were very uncomfortable, especially the couch, because I'd sleep on the couch. It was very uncomfortable. Like my back was hurting, and especially because I played basketball for like the entire day, entire like 5 days of us being on the cruise, because the cruise was about for 5 days, and I played basketball for like the whole day. Coming to back to the room, just laying on my couch. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. But there was this really, cool guy. I forgot his name, but some Muslim guy. That was like a housekeeper. And every time I'd come out of my room or go into my room, I'd always say what's up to him. Because he was like a really cool guy. He'd also like he would ask like, "Oh, do you guys need anything? How's your day going?" I'd always greet him, and he's just a really cool guy, and I really miss him a lot because he was like very nice and sweet. So that's like the only thing that I liked about our hotel rooms and our hotel like experience. Other than that, like the food and the basketball blows that out of the water. Cuz those are the only two things that I really loved about the cruise ship. The food, it was free food on the cruise ship. Except for like the little like stores that they had, like coffee places, what else, like stores and stuff like that, but everything else was free. Like the food, they had like buffets and like some burger place, pizza place. It was all free. So whenever I'd like play basketball, after I was done playing basketball, I would just eat like a burger, watch Hunter x Hunter on my phone. So that was pretty cool. Looking at the waters. So that was really cool. That was a heck of a time. So, with all that being said, that's my cruise experience. I'm not gonna be naming every single detail, but that's kind of the gist of it. So next was my school. So my school started. I'm currently in 10th grade right now. Um, and school like the first day. Oh wait, actually, while I was on the cruise ship, they were giving out the schedules and registration day was happening while I was on the cruise ship. So I didn't get to see my classes or anything like that. All my other friends did because they actually went to school. They actually went to the school to pick up their, schedule and stuff. I didn't because I was still on the cruise ship. So I had to, email my counselor and say like, when can I arrange a time to go pick up my schedule and stuff. She said you can go first day of school to a specific room building. So I was like, okay, that's cool. I'll just do that, bro. The first day of school, bro, when I went over there, bro, the line was so freaking long. Like it was insanely long. It was like I have a picture. I'm gonna put it up right now. Like this line was so long, and I had to cut because I didn't want to wait in the whole line because who would want to wait in that. So I cut in line. I'm next to my friend Joel, who was in my PE class last year. He's a cool guy. So me and him, we're just standing there for like 30 minutes and pick up our schedule, take our pictures for ID cards, etc., etc. And went to our. I had to miss my first period class because I was waiting in that freaking line. But I went to my second period. I was kind of late, and just carried on with my day. And while I was like throughout the my time at school and stuff, throughout these like last 3 weeks, month, everyone has been talking about my YouTube channel. Like it's like spread out between my grade. I don't think like some freshmen know it, some ninth graders know it. I don't mean to say this in like everyone knows my YouTube channel, like, oh my god, I'm so cool, that type of thing. But they actually do. Like every time I like see someone, they'd be like, "Oh, Mythic Musa, what's up? When's the next video coming out?" Like in my geometry class, like four people just call me Mythic Musa. They never call me by like Musa, or they call me Mythic or Mythical or something like that. It's just fine. I don't care. You can call me whatever you want. Just be cool about it. But it's just pretty cool that people know my YouTube channel. No one has really speaked ill about it. Some people have obviously made jokes and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna, be mad at jokes because I'm not. That's not the type of guy I am. If someone says jokes about my YouTube channel, I make jokes about them. And it's just in a playful manner. So I don't care if you make jokes about my YouTube channel. I really don't. Just don't make it like personal or attack. Make jokes, but do that. Really quick before we start, I just want to just talk about this, like my microphone situation. So people at school, like especially one person in particular, I'm not gonna say his name, but he's just so fixated on this one clip of my, what was it, Nintendo Switch video. When I first got it, and in the beginning of the video, I clapped and my microphone went up, and I clapped again, my microphone went up. So let me just show you guys that that's not like clip farming. My microphone genuinely just does that. Like watch. So like I'll bring it like down, goes up, down, up, down, up. So when I made that video, you know how like when I'm about to like play a game or something like that, I clap my hands. So watch, I'll do it again. So I'll go like, yo, yo, like, see, that's what happened. So I'm not clip farming. That actually does happen with my mic stand. It's pretty cheap, but I'll keep it for now because I could, use it still. So I'm not gonna throw it away or anything. But maybe in the future I might get a new one. So yeah, school started. Grades are pretty good right now. I finally had the time to record. Oh, also I went to a Broncos versus Niners preseason game. The Saturday of my first week of school. It was so fun. It was really hot that day. Like the sun was absolutely beating on us. But we had really good seats. My dad got really good seats, so I really appreciate that. That my dad went like all out. I don't think tickets were that expensive because it's a preseason game, but still, like getting those seats because I'm a huge Broncos fan. Like I'm the biggest Broncos fan. In my school probably I'd say. Not in the world because there's probably like bigger Broncos fans than me, but in my school I think I'm the biggest one. But we were really close. I saw all my favorite players. I saw like Bo Nix up close. I saw like Cortland Sutton. I saw Patrick Surtain. I saw like all those guys. So that was pretty cool. And we absolutely blew the Niners out of the water. It was fun seeing all the fans rage, but it was preseason, so I didn't really care. But the starters played, so I got to see the starters play. And yeah, that was that. So we saw the Broncos. I'll put them some videos, for each topic that I'm talking about, like the cruise, school, Broncos Niners game. I'll put up pictures and videos throughout the video so you guys get like an actual visual of it. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. Just gave like a brief explanation of where I've been, what I did this past month, and I think that covers about everything. I did some little stuff like a couple days ago. I went to Great Wolf Lodge with my cousins and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna be bringing that up because it's like not as significant as the others. Because those are like like major memories that I will never forget. Um, so yeah, those are the only three things that I'll be talking about this video, and that pretty much sums up what I did this past month.